Hey guys, this is Tigress coming back to you with Marvel Rivals. And why should load into the game? First, couple things. I have seen the My Hero finale, and it was exactly what we needed. And second of all, guys, I'm working on a GTA 5 video to do with the new update. Now, I did record all of it, but I'm not happy I had the video turned out, so I'm gonna re-record it and do it in parts. Just because of how long it's going to be, and it's going to be a lot more better, because then that way we can include a lot more. Just because of the way that the Share Factory app works in PlayStation, you can only have up to an hour. But all this mid-season stuff...
I'm kicking off Rivals.
Now guys, I will admit, I have slacked when it comes to Marvel Rivals in the last little bit. Mainly because I've been busy with Monster Hunter. Guys, there should be a new Monster Hunter video on Monday. And then be busy with a few other things. Captain America, the Wolverine, the Capwolf kind of looks cool. The Mark 1's kind of cool, but it's also a free skin. Like, Howling Wolf isn't too bad, not my favourite, but I don't despise it. But yeah, so guys, time streaming, I've seen My Hero finale, and I'm not going to go too much into it because I don't want to spoil too much, but if you haven't seen it, I recommend watching it. See, guys, before My Hero Season 7 came out, this is going back to like last year, I was one of those people that's like, nope, not going to watch the sub. I want to be able to understand what I'm watching, and I didn't want to, read subtitles. I was wrong to think that. Like, there were some moments in the sub versions that are slightly better, and some that are in the dubs that are slightly better. Like, going back to the Rise of Izuku Midori from Season 8, in the sub, all of them are basically shouting Kanbari. I know I'm pronouncing that wrong, but it's basically, you can do it. In the dub, we get a few more personal things like, go on Midoriya, go Izuku, and you can do it. And like a bunch of inspiring shit that's not just, you can do it. And I appreciate one, I appreciate both. Like, neither's... I'd prefer the more personal stuff, especially when it comes from like Class 1A, people who've been with since day one. I'm also happy that they didn't change what Carl Chung says, God Explosion Murder, God Dynamite, because he's like, don't let me surpass you. He says it both in the sub and the dub. Happy they didn't change that for that episode, but like the finale was great. It's exactly what we need. It shows what they're all doing after they graduate. It shows no, it's not wrong. It shows what Midoriya is up to, and then it shows us what he's like as a pro hero, or what he starts, or when his pro hero's journey starts. Because as he loses his work, and in the comics, he gets basically his equivalent of an Iron Man suit. And in between him getting that suit and losing and graduating, he teaches at UA for a good while. I think potentially still does, because I think he's probably just pulling of what All Might did. Still a hero.
Giving you all the Rivals Day buzz.
So, but yeah, really good finale. I 100% recommend watching it. And it was the last ever episode of My Hero Academy that we're ever going to get.
I wish every day was right.
So, On other news, guys, My Hero Vigilantes comes out in less than a month. The 5th of January. It's like 20-something days.
Better watch out. I'm feeling.
I was not expecting that. Also, guys, Rogue is in the game. I have no idea what she can do.
I am ready to put on a show.
Like, guys, the new hero in Overwatch, I've still not played the game. Gambit, still not played Meth Language at all. But Rogue, nah, guys, from what I can tell, this version of Rogue is more closer to her 97 look. Nah, well, too technical for that. I think it's potentially something accurate. The version of Rogue I most associate with is the one from X-Men Evolution, which,
so easy.
what anyone does say, that's not accurate. Guys, Rogue gets her ability to fly in super strength from touching Captain Marvel. Or Miss Marvel, I think it was at the time. You know, Carol Danvers.
Only 60 seconds left.
In X-Men Evolution, the only other non-X-Men character that we've seen is Nick Fury and Captain America. And even then, I'm pretty sure it's a case of Christine like we've seen it. It's a flashback from Captain America from him and Morgan Freeman. We don't see things like Captain Marvel. Plus, this is like a teenage version of Rogue, not I'm all grown up, so we don't know whether in that universe whether she would, you know, grow up and, you know, meet Carol Danvers and, you know, his old powers.
I am ready to put on a show.
Well, from what I can tell in X-Men Evolution, their powers are pretty, at least from looks of it, because there's been points where she's touched Cyclops a few times and then used his powers. But in 97, we don't see everything justified, you know, touching Captain Marvel. So,
You can't expect to win them all.
that was surprisingly a good game. But yes, guys, I am kind of I'm going to be starting filming a new GTA video. I didn't often upload GTA content. I've uploaded once in the past, basically discussing businesses. Basically, I'll be basically going over the new missions and all that lot. But to do it from a fresh perspective, because again, I've done them on my main character for GTA, I do have a second. I will be doing it on that. And guys, I'll gonna mention it now. I'll also mention it when I start filming. Like Monster Hunter, where I basically played through the game a second time with a female character, just to see what differences were in armors, what the differences were in the game in general. I originally did this test for GTA, and instead of getting someone like Lamar being a racist son of a bitch, you get him being like, oh, sorry, I shouldn't say that around you, and it's like, hold on, you're telling me we go from someone who like 100% would punch at some points to, whoops, can't be like this. And I will show the skins for Rogue and Gambit didn't show them off last time after this game. Because it has completely crossed my mind.
Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging.
Deadpool's getting added into the game.
Make way for the King of Thieves.
Like, guys, I heard about Deadpool getting put into the game, but I was like, nah, there's no way. Because to me, yeah, Deadpool would be cool to get put into the game. And it'd be really cool just to see, you know, some of his moments with Hulk and Wolverine. But for me, there are characters that I'd much rather want to see, like Cyclops, I want to see. Because one, I think him and Jean could have some really cool moments
Your helmet guards you from
where like their
fire.
team up, and it could be something like her boosting his laser, her like guys in X-Men 97, like they do this like kind of really cool pose with a gambit, something similar to that, where like she's sort of floating above his head, doing an attack straight down, and he's just unleashing a massive beam attack.
The
And
battle
I'd
starts
love
in
to see an
5,
ability where it's just
4,
essentially love
3,
triangle, where
2, 1.
Jean's essentially powering up
All
both
you
and
need
like
to do is capture the
both
mission
Scott and
area.
Cyclops,
Got
but
it?
it's like who's
T'Challa built an empire. We can barely rule a single island.
but like I'd love to see Cyclops. I'd love to see Ant-Man in the Wasp. Granted, I do think for the most part like I think Wasp potentially would be cooler, and I don't know whether they would give Ant-Man the ability to grow tall.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
I was just thinking Malcolm would be really cool to see.
Mission area!
Like, I'm not saying I want to see Deadpool, I'm just like, it makes a lot of sense. Deadpool came out last year, Deadpool's got a VR game coming out soon.
Can't keep this cage
Which
down
does.
for long.
I'd potentially play on VR. It's not VR 2. Like, it's not PlayStation VR 2. It's coming out for the Quest. Which, guys, this is the second time that a VR game that I've been interested in has then come out on the Quest, because I think the Batman game that came out, that was slightly interested in playing, came out on like, wasn't like wasn't like specific to VR. And first of all, so VRs are cheap, and most of them require a PC. So why not make movies that's viable to like PlayStation VR? Also guys, the reason I went into the PlayStation VR when I bought mine, because I bought mine last year when it was on sale during Black Friday. It was a Christmas present, but that's when it got ordered. Yeah, I had a PlayStation 5, and I was speaking to people who found a VR thing. Now, how many times have I used it since? Not much, because I'm just, from what I know now, based on a Beat Saber stream that I watched, every time I do play VR, I end up slightly feeling a bit sickish and sort of like, I want to be naughty, but then a little bit sweat. From what I can tell, it's just because I'm not used to playing VR. So I think it's just down to the fact of I'm not used to it, so...
Half of the mission area.
Although, guys, one thing I am happy about is, I don't know if I actually ever said it on stream or on video, but I've been saying for a while before Rogue was even put into the game, it makes sense as a manga, it makes sense as a tank. Like, strength, flight, and all that lot. Like, it makes sense. Like, it makes way too much sense. And a bunch of people are like, oh, she's gonna be Vanguard, and someone pointing out, like, and I agree with the fact that someone pointing out, it's like, yeah, but we all thought Gambit, I think it was like, we all thought Gambit was gonna be DCS, and it was before, and it's like, that's a fair point, just because he's doing something. Like, I'm not saying that human is saying, don't instantly go and jump to it. Like, I wanted Luke to mean Vanguard. You can want something and getting it are two different things. As I've experienced with Fatalis hunters, wanting capable hunters that don't annoy me.
Odds always be in my favor.
Also guys, if you haven't seen the most recent Monk Hunter video, kind of minus spoiler for that. But in between filming that and like now, I've been hunting that. I said, what clones is that? I've been hunting Fatalis to make his armor. Again, minus spoiler. Still recommend going to watch part 4:15. Really fun. It took like 3 fights. I'm pretty sure I ended up just skipping out the second one, but just because it's like, because it got to a point where, guys, it was the same as the Elytron fight. Like, I took out a couple points from that. Just because at a point it gets to a point where it's like, you're basically watching the same thing over and over.
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Which is why I typically do multi-fights unless I need to go after something again for death.
How predictable.
But with the Latrine and Fatalis, like, if I'd one-shot them both on the first event, I still, like, granted part 15 minutes, yeah, and it would have just been one part, and it would have just been a case of killing Fatalis. But I still would have, like, if I'd done them both in, like, the first fight, I still would have gone after them a couple more times.
Clearly you needed some...
Just because I still need resources from it, and it... Because, guys, either way, I need to go after both Fatalis and Latrines at the time, at least 3 or 4 more times. I needed the materials, I needed stuff from them. So, why spend several hours after stream on barely, when uploading a very short video where I can make the video longer, and then record doing myself, you know, get a capture the hunt. Also, guys, something I didn't think I would get the chance to do, because, again, I presumed I would have been done with the world. It's just a case of I didn't do every hunt, and why I've done big hunt hunts, there's a couple of additional hunts that I am going to do. Like, just so I can be like, yeah guys, I have fought every monster. And there's a couple of, like... Because, guys, again, when I get to Runa, when I get to level of fighting Runa, that will just be a random ass video that pops up being like, finally I can fight this stuff a bit. Like, I'm not stupidly fast, I'm in the 60s.
Gambit got your back.
Which I've come in a decent way in
Captured more
a
than half of the mission area. Keep going.
relatively short amount of time.
Plasma?
After we've done this round, I will double check when the
Thanks so much.
first Iceborne video came out.
A little help.
Which I can briefly do now.
Feel the pull. Never even saw me.
Don't let them
Ain't ready
take
for
this place
Rogue to
from
be a
us.
widow. Not
A
yet.
month ago. Iceborne started coming out a month ago, which actually kind of makes sense. And I'm at level 60, which still technically means like, you can very much do, like, I probably would try it if I was probably like, only doing it, but there's other things that need to be done. Also, I do really like Yamlet, but I think the support, like, I think support in DPS, because support sounds a lot better than strategist, but good. I think strategist, I think smart. And DPS compared to duelist I think usual. As in time to duel, or the old cowboy style of turn back, walk several feet, and then, you know, pull your fist in the street. I generally don't come to my mind of thinking, ooh, Marvel rival characters that start, you know, shooting. Plus,
Your team's capture progress has passed.
DPS is just damage to assassin, which is so true.
Now you do the same for me, Will.
But yeah, so overall, I do think I'll probably recommend just sticking to Moonshell and Jean Grey. But Gambit and Rogue are still pretty decent, and Rogue potentially might end up in the tank as one of my deck tanks.
No time.
Once I get used to playing her, because in that one game I felt like I wasn't doing much.
Coward.
Look out the sniper.
And why I don't mind playing on the force number when I need to play Vanguard. Tank is that one character in this game where I'm still not 100%. Like, guys, I was thinking Overwatch going, yeah, I would play the odd tank, but back when I first started, I was 100% like, must play DPS, must do a lot of damage.
Catching my step.
Keep fighting until we have a winner.
But
Sniper on ice.
But then, like, Sigma was the first tank that I actually started maining. He didn't come out until the end of Overwatch 1. Granted, Reaper's been my main DP. Reaper's been in the beginning, but I didn't start maining him until near the end of Overwatch 1. And Uriko is one of my main supports. He's also with Mercy. And Mercy might be in the beginning, like, most of my characters I made in Overwatch, I didn't start doing until the end of Overwatch 1. Like, my main three, Sigma, Reaper, and Mercy. Sigma came out near the end of Overwatch 1. Echo was the last character. Sigma was released just before her. Mercy and Reaper had been in the game since the beginning. For DPS and for like characters I play on the main, Kiriko came out at the beginning of Overwatch 2. Diva was the beginning of Overwatch 1, but I didn't start playing her, mainly her, until Overwatch 1, Overwatch 2. And Freya been out for like half a year. What's Royal Flush? I know for a fact it's a Gambit. As Gambit answering hers with a single use of Raging. That's cool. So the first time playing Gambit and I yell it instantly. Okay, Gambit and Rogue both might, it's just a case of learning them both. Now, for Gambit's skins, you've got the Crimson Heart, which is basically just a recolor. Then the Sea Skills Master. I don't hate, don't dislike. It's okay. Ultron, Venom, and Winter Soldier are now all at what? Why the hell are both from down here? Angela would have, and then Gambit would have. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. And then Rogue, you've got this Seething Heart. No, I'm not the biggest fan. And her Savage Land outfit. Which I did not know existed until recently. Basically, I didn't know much about the Savage Land. Again, not much of a Marvel fan. I've always been more DC. Just because I've always preferred like the more darker stories in DC, which have done more darker. Like, granted, Marvel have done some dark stories, but like, when you compare billionaires, Iron Man to Batman, Batman lost his parents as a kid, they were both murdered, and he's a vigilante who fights crime and inflicts pain and torture and all that lot on people, and has no limit on how far he will go to get information. Iron Man in the comics, drunk billionaire who has a flying arsenal. And even then, sidekick-wise, Nightwing is a bit more cooler. So is Batgirl, and I'm comparing that to War Machine and Rescue. Although there were some really cool Marvel shows, like X-Men Evolution was cool for me. Iron Man Armored Adventures was good. Granted, Armored Adventures was a more recent, like something I've saw over like the last decade, not something I grew up with. Avengers United They Stand, I saw a bit of that when I was back in high school because I got a DVD at like a car boot sale, and I was like, yes, instantly. You know, is it the best? No, but still cool. But yeah, like Savage Landskin isn't too bad. I'm not saying I'd want something closer to like what we got. Deadpool, actually, no correction. Deadpool's the reason why Venom's down there. So, Deadpool comes out January 16th, and he's instantly been put into... But I can't look at him. I'm presuming his... Chilling Assault... That's actually interesting. But guys, if I could essentially pick my... I'll do, say, 3 seasons, 6 characters. I would do Cyclops... I'd have, say, an X-Men focus season where I would chuck some of the X-Men into it. And what I'd want a lot more, I'd want to essentially build the core X-Men team, and we go to heroes. We've got Storm. we've got Jean, we've got Wolverine. I would add in Beast, Cyclops and Beast. I'd also say, like, I don't give a shit about Angel, but he was one of the core. But then we've also got Rogue and Gambit. So I didn't say Cyclops and Beast for like the X-Men season, and have like a full thing. I'd then say War Machine and Rescue, because I think it'd be cool to see both of those. I'd also want to see Falcon. Plus one of his Ultra Art skins could be Captain Falcon, which is what I'm referring to as Sam Wilson's Captain America.
Invite.
Guys, today's stream might be slightly shorter, but then again, I do need to film after this.
Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging.
But like, guys, I'd love to see more X-Men put into this game.
I am the Phoenix. Behold my cosmic light.
To be fair, something I do think would potentially be cool, but I don't know whether they would ever do it. Also, I would love a, like, why I do think the red and black does look cooler. And while if we could get a red and black version of the Marvel Legends Phoenix skin, I'd be happy as anything. I'd love to just get like a green and gold version of this.
This is what the professor
Like, if this was the Phoenix skin,
30 seconds before you
I'd
attack.
have no problem.
Get ready.
It's just Marvel rivals, they've called him Jean Grey Phoenix, and I have no problem with that. It's just a case of I'd love a more comic accurate version of the Phoenix skin.
Exactly the honeymoon you promised me, Remy.
I know, Monomo. But if we gotta be fighting this fight, at least we get to do it side by side, no?
The battle
Also, guys, I'd love to
starts
see
in 5,
Iceman. Like,
4, 3,
out of X-Men, I would
2,
want to see
1.
Cyclops, Beast,
All you need to do is capture the mission
Cyclops,
area.
Beast,
Got it?
Iceman.
Jean thinks formally.
Like, I'd also love to see Shadowcat
I hope to learn why.
and Nightcrawler. And if we were to chuck like a 6-1 on just for the X-Men, Jubilee, and like Shadowcat and Jubilee could be like strategy-based characters. Cyclops, why? Based on Captain America being a Vanguard, I could see them chucking Cyclops into Vanguard's lap. I would 100.
They captured the mission area.
I would 100% want him to be duelist. Plus, Iron Man's led the Avengers on more than one occasion, and he is a duelist.
That last acorn's a doozy.
Plus, I think it's kind of annoying how we've got most of the X-Men, except the leader of them. I'd also think it'd be cool to see Professor X. Plus, team up that we could get that Price is trying to do is, I think it'd be cool if Cyclops was in the game for it, is Cyclops on the team with, you know, because Jean, Wolverine,
Invisible?
you know, Jean, Logan, Summers, they have a love triangle, but you can also trust in a squad with Jean and Cyclops. They have to spin the bomber. But like, Shadowcat and, you know, Jubilee could be strategy-based characters, you know.
We've got trouble.
shout out characters, you know, sort of face those things and like steal you that way, but I also think I'd want to see a strategist, but I do think Endurance would work. Purely for, you know, dealing with you know, her explosions. I don't think it's the smartest thing in the world, but I think it's Beast 100% has to be Vanguard. I don't see him as anything else. Iceman, I think DPS. I mean, Professor X 100% should be strategist.
You've captured more than half
And
of the mission
Nightcrawler
area.
would
Keep
be,
going.
you know,
Control lost.
duelist. Although, in their defense, I wouldn't be against them doing like a kind of a buff version of Iron Man. I'm not around of Iceman, and having him be, you know, slightly more buff.
Out of control. Just who Gandalf would look at. Got me good.
Control seized.
Another fearsome foe.
Also, guys, I got reminded earlier that, I think it was earlier anyway, that, you know, like a bunch of stuff that's come out this year, and like what was good about this year, and I was like, what do I personally think? That what have I personally enjoyed about this year? And it's like, okay, so first of all, K-pop Demon Hunters, great movie, loved it. Second of all, live action How to Train Your Dragon, that was also a good live action, like, you know, remake of it. Second of all, Dispatch, great game. Why I've not played it that much since the Monster Hunter Wilds was pretty good. Why I've not played it yet, but from what I can tell, it's pretty decent. Pokemon Legends EA is, from what I can tell, is pretty decent. I'll play it before the end of the year, it's just in case we'll play it for Christmas.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Play hitting real hard.
Psychic shift.
My Hero Academy's been good. My Hero Season 8 was good. Season 2 of Aspen Hotel was great. Like, for the best movie or show I've seen this year, I'd have to split them. Like, movie, still K-pop Demon Hunters. Not easily. But like, the only other movies I've seen this year that are new this year was live action remake of How to Train Your Dragon, because again, not seen Superman yet. Like, I've seen a couple of movies, like, I've recently rewatched Transformers 1, but that came out like last year.
It's nice to take a break from cosmic judgment every now and then.
But for shows, it's hard because
30
K-pop
seconds
Demon
before
Hunters.
you attack.
Okay,
Get ready.
great, got that back in mind. Has been
Hear
Hotel
you're
Season
a
2 was
hard
great.
case.
My Hero Season 8 personally was a bit better.
I don't play favorites, and I don't
And forgetting
listen to
it'd be
excuses.
Dispatch. Granted, new games wise I've not picked that many this
Why
year.
would I do that?
And yes guys, it might seem a case of hold on, wait, you're a gaming YouTuber, how do you not play more games?
The
I
battle
have
starts
played
in
decent bit of
5,
games.
4,
Just
3,
been so played a lot of games that
one.
I've been hacked for a while, like
All you need to do
Yu-Gi
is
Master
capture the
I
mission
played
area.
a lot
Got it?
more of. GTA,
I reckon this battle's gonna be
that's
more
been out since
fun than
2013,
pig
and I played
wrestling
more
at the
recently.
county fair.
And I actually spent a good bit of the year playing it. Overwatch 2 spent a good bit playing. My Rivals I spent a decent bit playing.
Psychic shift. Invisible.
Like when Wild first came out, like yeah, I did spend a decent bit of time playing it, but
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. Well, that's better.
I've come back from way worse.
They captured the mission area.
also guys, I noticed when editing, the newest episode of Craftmon has so far been the shortest episode of Craftmon. And I've said to the middle, it's like, yeah, it's 100% you're shorter than normal. That was really quite interesting time, like that. They made it about half an hour, which is still pretty long. Just in case most Craftmon videos
KO.
are
Come back from
about
way
45 to 50 minutes.
I take everything.
Ah, okay, they're not doing great.
Maximum pulse!
Sneaking from behind. Clearly, you needed some help.
Thank you. Also, guys, let me know whether that you prefer me basically covering, because what I will do after this is, not testing, Remy, the Gambit powers in a...
We got it.
What I'll do is I'll do him and Rome in the practice arena at the end. But like, let me know whether you want to see me do both at once, or whether you prefer if I was to do, when they come out.
Messing with my head.
But like, guys, overall, if you're listening, can't see these, I can't cancel these, but like, yeah, the thing is, these things that I'm not actually great. Like, out of one type of game, I've still gone back to Monster Hunter World. Like, I had 3 Monster Hunter games to pick from, and I chose to pick the one that came out in 2018 to do for a series. Yes, because I'm probably going to end up playing through all 3. Like, the game that won the Game of the Year award, Expedition 33, I hadn't heard of until before the Game Awards. Do I think it deserved it? Yeah, from what I've seen, I do think it's more likely to deserve it. And the Game Awards said you haven't been fair when it comes to, how they rate shit.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner. Control seized.
Also, guys, the only reason the newest episode of Craftman was shorter than
They
normal,
look like they mean business.
like, I spent a good, I think it's like an hour and a half recording, and going through, editing footage, it's like, okay, this is boring, this is like, I personally wouldn't want to watch Hannah Fella. And like, I more than once done with things like, when editing through the fatality, I was like, yeah, but I'd want to see like, it's like, no, okay, I've got like a decent because I tried to keep in mind for a decent length, like, I tried to do 40 minutes for most,
You thought you could kill
and like
Jean
45
Grey?
to like 50 minutes for
Please.
extended. Just because I know myself, I don't always want to sit through a full hour video.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a
So
winner.
why produce something I wouldn't want to watch myself?
Maximum pulse!
Although, guys, see, what I'm tempted to do for once is because why I have no problem with essentially starting to the game and then coming back to get the DLC. I might play through Rise first, play through that plus Sunbreak, and then play through it, and then if it does get a DLC after, I can either A, go straight into the DLC, or B, come back and play it. Plus, by that point, it should have had a few more updates. Like, guys, I don't know why, to me, Monster Hunter, why I've hunted in it so much. Why I've hunted in it so much? It's still kind of just feels a bit better. Namor. Do I ever met Namor's skin? Yes. Phoenix King. I knew I did. Although, guys, I will say, I think it was when Angela Smith came out. Thor and Loki's actual sister. I was like, poor Wolverine getting put all the way down to the bottom by himself. then Gambit, which then boosted Winter Soldier down here. And then Rogue came out, which boosted Venom. Now Ultron's down here because like because Deadpool's been chucked into the game, which I think is funny. Ultron being put down to the bottom of that list because a human got put into the game.
Invite more friends. Rivals Day. Hey.
That's what it was. I was like, why the hell is it telling me this? And it's like, oh, that's why.
Hey. I see. A grand opening sale.
Like I said, guys, it's probably going to be slightly shorter than normal. Like, I tried to normally stream for about an hour, but when you get through 4 games quick, it's like,
Pick your hero or villain. I'm not judging.
I am the Phoenix. Behold my cosmic might.
To be fair, in my defense, I have played all the other roles. It just was another character I normally play as, and we do actually have a balanced team. Oh look guys, if I could essentially pick other characters from, like, other teams or other, like, things for Marvel to be put into the game, and what roles I could put him in, I think it'd be funny. Like, War Machine, I could 100% see him being put in Vanguard.
Stay focused.
Why he is basically Iron Man, he is essentially a more weaponized version, more deadly version of Iron Man. So, you know, make his suit a bit more big and bulky, and, you know, strap a bunch of grenades and you know, miniguns to his armor. I could see it. I could also then see Rescue being put into Strategist. Why it potentially be dumb and stupid, I could see it.
Fancier than Emma Frost.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
That's all. That'd be not easy.
Mr. Ruler is not going to be thrilled with me for jumping around realities.
Alright guys, if you did want, guys, if you want to start watching My Hero, but you like didn't want to watch the sub, and you haven't started yet, I'd recommend start watching in about a week.
Some assistance, please.
Like a week from like today. Because there's 2 more weeks until we get the final episode sub.
The mission area is yours.
Sub even.
Now. They captured the mission area.
And
Some aid. Ooh, wait.
I don't know how to me, I could get through the season 1, season 2,
You thought you
season
could
3
kill Jean
in
Grey?
a couple of days.
Please.
So it'd take me about a week, roughly. But that's just because, like, I watch, like, why gaming, I watch a lot of stuff and just listen to it.
We make quite a team.
Like, I'd recommend starting watching in, like, a week, maybe a week and a half, depending on how long it starts, because that way, then you can get to the final episode of season 8, right as it comes out. Like, personally, I'm gonna start watching it again from the beginning in a few weeks. Like, I might start watching it Like guys, why the final episode is out of My Hero. Technically speaking, if you include subs and dubs, and the fact that we've still got a couple episodes to be dubbed.
That's 3!
I've come back from way worse.
Control lost!
I think. I've not checked Crunchyroll, and I doubt they've just given us the last 3 all at once. If they have, great. It means I can start watching earlier.
Shield never hurts. Second shift.
Fire mode! We made quite a team!
Like guys, I can never tell you, great, you start for 7 months
Progress has passed the halfway mark.
I'm 100% taking up the 10 minute break. Yes,
Sure,
it was
those are
great.
bad guys.
Control seized!
Which is why I kind of want to be done with the streaming for 10.
Turning up the heat.
Because UK right now it's like 22.
Can't catch me.
This time I need healing.
Cover! Fall!
Which is potentially possible.
Hey, hitting real hard.
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going!
Save for me, we.
Born again!
Healing power. Oh, win it! Gambit never falls!
Oh no.
You are nothing! Cosmic flame!
Like guys, I will say, Dean's definitely just like again, I've been watching X-Men Evolution and I have seen the full 97 and the 90 version of X-Men. I've also seen Wolverine in the X-Men. And for me, Jean's kind of, like, beforehand, I wouldn't necessarily say I have a favourite X-Men. Like, Jean is Cyclops cool. So, like, I wouldn't say I have one. Yeah, but I think it's now a case of, like, I don't know if it's just from the case of her powers are cool, or whether it's just a case of I really enjoy playing her.
Psychic shift! I'm still the same old Jean Grey, but I'm also so much more.
But guys, if you don't know, for Regina, she gets taken over by the Phoenix Force.
30 seconds before you attack.
And then becomes
Get
the Dark
ready.
Phoenix. Well, becomes the Phoenix. But then, because power corrupts, she then becomes the Dark Phoenix.
My acrobatic skills, I'll knock them dead.
You're making this sound like a double
Although, guys, I saw a while ago on TikTok of these people discussing, do we need another live action version of the Dark Phoenix? And while I agree with the response, I do agree we don't. We've got
The
2 live
battle
action
starts in
versions.
5, 4,
It was
3,
just more, I think it was more
2,
general in case of doing another, like any more like talk like
All you
versions
need
of
to
it.
do is capture
There
the
are
mission
other
area.
interesting Jean
Got
stories.
it?
I should probably
I'd
melt
say
this
no, we
down.
don't need another live action
will
version
not
Jean
be
Grey
enough
story.
to save this
But if we were
universe.
doing like an origins of the X-Men sort of thing,
Found me someone to fight.
and it was like going over them,
Hey, hitting real hard.
I do think it's like an important story with her.
Can't catch me!
Like why I'm happy 97 didn't attack, didn't go and be like, oh, okay, get it in there. I do think it's one of the things where I'd happily mention it. Also, if we ever get like a remake of X-Men Evolution, I'd 100% want them to make it because in the end of the series, they basically point out, oh look, Alex got turned evil. I'd want to see that. I'd want to see the X-Men Evolution version of Jean as Dark Phoenix could be. Just like, for most of it, like, again,
Come back
you know what's
from way
in it?
worse. Covered! Fall!
It would be interesting to see how they would deal with things. As far as I remember, they didn't mention Jean's powers. Or the fact that she's like next, even then I'm pretty sure she gets chosen and that's how she gets them. Well, the fact that she always has them. But if I want to do an interesting version of the late Phoenix story, I would be down for essentially doing a case of where we've seen the Phoenix and the Phoenix back and wants to go. And just trying to reconnect with Jean Grey. Like, if you want to say do an interesting version of Black Suit Spider-Man, but don't want to just show him getting suit again,
Second chance is over.
just show the symbiote trying to get back to Peter.
No! Ladies don't go down this easy! Easy win.
Like, is it kind of plain boring? Simple? Yeah. Does not repeat the same shit again? Very much. Like, I'd rather than basically do the same, you know, having a different host, like being Venom, but like subconsciously just wanted to go back to Pete because it's mentioned more than once that Pete's to it once, and it's like us and me and...
You are nothing! Half of the missionary. Keep going.
So like, same for Gene, it'd be interesting to see the fact that Gene is back and wanting its whole host back. And, you know, just taking on new people. And, you know, Gene feeling like, no, it's my responsibility, and that is being taken over. And seeing something like Cyclops become, like, no! And, like, wanting to, you know, get cancer from payback and whatnot, and going down the dark attack. It'd be interesting. Plus, it's really just really interesting because it's a group of people with a different team to most people.
That's me.
Like, the amount of, like, case of, like, realism, like real life stuff you can, you know, post it, it's really cool.
I'm...
Also guys, if anyone was wondering, a while ago I mentioned the fact that we're having another version or another, you know, thing of NPC. I thought I did. I know why I don't. Basically, a while ago I was mass going through, you know, reporting. And it's like, well, these are already uploaded. I don't need them now. And I ended up deleting it, completely forgetting. It's like, hold on, wait a minute.
There you are. Taking it all seized. Let's keep fighting until we have a winner. Nothing. Another epic victory. Big win.
Yeah, I have played 4 games, so it's like, because I'm really questioning like how many games I've played, and it's like, hold on. Did Rogue at the beginning, that's a short game, then did Gambit, and then done back-to-back Phoenix. But yeah, guys, I'll go to the Raptors range and basically mess around with Rogue and, you know, Gambit for a couple minutes.
Better watch out. I'm feeling a little touchy today. Well, look who's up to no good.
So, these are abilities. Heartbreaker. Dash forward and launch the enemy. Dash forward, knock down you for while in defense. So she can do simple punches. L2 is a shield.
so easy on ya.
R1 is
Don't be shy.
a thing? That looked like it knocked back then pulled back when I clicked it again. Hold on. So that, and then an area attack.
Well, look who's up to no good. Next time I won't go so easy on ya.
Then R1 was that. Then R2 is basically doing multiple of them.
Sugar.
Then R2 is yet again just basic attacks. So yeah, Rogue is really cool, and probably will be chucked into my roster of Vanguards. Or tanks. Just because there's only a couple I do. So, guys, honestly, how do I expect them to handle Rogue, who is basically a case of... Depending on how you look at her, she's either...
Fancy seeing you here.
That's a Savage Land outfit too. I did not know they could...
Wakanda forever.
Ain't looking for a fight, but ain't backing down from one neither.
And Gambit has, you know, basic card throws.
Never wanted it to end
Also
this way,
melee
my
for both.
A helping hand.
L2 is... L1 even. Is... L2 is that. R1 is that, and that's just dash.
Ooh, found me someone to fight.
Okay, Gambit is kind of cool overall. In the games, I was kind of more happy with him. Like,
Never wanted it to end.
I've come this way now.
Wonderful. You know you had that coming.
But it's like, hold on, wait a minute. And I remember being able to change this.
Just luck. Never wanted it to end this way, mon cher.
And this just looks like a boost, but I could be wrong. Overall, two nice additions to Mars Rivals. See, like Gambit is exactly like Gambit. You know, he is playing cards and he cannot, you know, explode them. Do I wish the fact that they could? Yes, but I get why they can't. Rogue is one of those cases where she can touch anyone and gain those powers. Do I think she could have been done away like Echo can copy via her ult from Overwatch? Do I reckon Rogue could have been something similar like that? I do reckon the fact that she could potentially have an ability like her to copy someone's powers on the team. Like, if she essentially melee attacks someone, she can press, like, say, R2 or L2 or something, and, you know, she then touches them, and, like, they, you know, can't do nothing for a few seconds. But I like the new heroes that... I like the new heroes that, you know, have been added recently, like Angela, kinda cool. Daredevil, not too bad, I kinda did enjoy him. Deadpool could be interesting. Gambit's been kind of cool. Ultron, not my favourite. The Fantastic Four were cool.
Just who Gambit would...
Like I say, I was happy to get them. Now guys, hope you have enjoyed today's stream, and this is Tiger signing off, and I will see you next time, and new videos next week. Marvel, hope potentially new GTA video next week. Just need to record the first part. Again, it should only be a couple, but I don't know. But anyway guys, this is Tiger signing off, and I'll see you next time. Bye!